Hello everybody, this is TBC Kii Live Broadcast number 29. Hello again and good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whichever country you're in. I'd like to start off with congratulations to Stephen Cuffey, who will host the broadcasters meeting this Tuesday at 4 a.m. New Zealand time. And he's one great man to listen to. He has all the information that you require to help you on your way in the TBC community. Congratulations, Stephen. The next one, number 2, send button meetings. Attend to get the cookies. Now we've got 5 send button meetings, if I'm right. We have one from Randy Wilson, the other one Embe Derek, Pratam Kumar, Mazaner, and Scott Thon. There's all these cookies to gather up for redemption. That's if you haven't already redeemed or pushed that button. And even for the basics, 1,000 cookies per send button meeting, that's a lot of cookies. That's a lot of cookies. And for the lucky broadcasters who are broadcasting right now, right up till the November redemption, and I take it be all the way past there, they stand to gain 1 million cookies. Attend those, they're good. If you can get around to as many as you can, sometimes you will have to go in. You won't be able to get into all of them because of the time. But go and have a look at the replays. You can still put your like up, push the like button, and that'll be great because you can hear and you can see the chat. Okay. Rapid rewards. That's another boomer. That's another boomer. There's the 24-hour rapid rewards. And I hope they don't stop it at the end of November because it was meant to just last through to the redemption. I hope that carries on because that brings a lot of people into TBC. And the amount of cookies they earn is huge. Unfortunately, the old sponsors, all they gain out of that is the $100 or the partnership with the downline. But hey, the community is growing. And there's been, right up till now, there's been huge success. So I hope admin decides to carry that on a wee bit longer so we can spread the word quickly right around the world. Remember, we're after 1 billion registered members, registered and paid. And, it may take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, but we'll get there. We will get there. But the way I see some countries pushing real hard, and Bangladesh is right at the top there. Nigeria is picking back up again, and Cambodia is doing really well. So great stuff to them. Just a brief one in that rapid rewards. The matrix, it's quite simple. Really, you're only dealing with 3 people. It just repetitive from the next line, and so on and so on and so on. So the first one, the old sponsor finds one recruit at the top. He helps that one recruit go down and find two more people underneath. And that's where it really ends, because the rest is duplication from there on in. And like I said a bit earlier, the rewards are huge. And for those ones who are just coming into TBC, go for those rewards, because TBCs are hard to come by now. And it won't be too far away when that millionth person is found. Be almost impossible to purchase any TBCs anywhere around the world. And another thing, watch out for the TBC exchanges, because there is none. There is none. So I see the little tag that, or the big tag that admin has put up at the moment you open up your back office. Beware of scammers. And unfortunately, the scammers are the ones that are in TBC, because you need a TBC wallet at both ends. Nobody else outside of TBC can scam, because they don't have a TBC wallet. Right, the rest of the night we'll go into cash flow coaching, and I'll just bring that up. Cash flow coaching is a game changer. And at this moment in time, I attend, well, I've been off a week or so. I attend the cash flow coaching done by Randy Wilson himself. There's actually a simple method. It's that simple that you wouldn't believe it. It works, and it does work. Okay, we'll just read down a wee bit. Are you cash flowing $500 to $1,000 a week consistently in TBC? At this time in TBC history, you are well ahead of the pack if you are having that kind of cash flow or better. Also, you possess the most valuable knowledge that is needed desperately inside of the TBC community, and you should turn the teachings of that knowledge into a service and call it cash flow coaching. Essentially, this blog can provide its students the book smarts, but you have what it is called street smarts. Members should be lining up to learn from you. On the other hand, are you that are reading this blog right now struggling to earn an income with TBC? If that is the case, I hope this blog will connect you and our cash flow coaches together. And our cash flow coach is Randy Wilson. I know a lot of you are in there. You can find tbcrandy.com. Just don't expect getting that knowledge to be cheap, and certainly not free. One of the biggest reasons for personal failure is the complete unwillingness to invest in oneself. Do you expect everything around you should just be free? True leaders never work for free. Yes, these leaders do give out plenty of free samples of what they have to offer, but in the end, if you want to get what they got, you will have to pay to get it Full package. And that's what Randy Wilson teaches. It's only $10 a week, 4 days a week. The free stuff will only take you so far. And that is really the difference between book smarts and street smarts. I have those street smarts and have a proven track record within my ventures of becoming a cash flow giant. But as I attempt to pass that know-how along to you, here I am handicapped to text only and in bite-sized pieces too. You need flesh and blood. You need a coach. You can completely interact with to learn from them. You need to be willing to pay for your coach. Cash flow coaching, like I said, is done by tbcrandy.com. I think Dan Lutz is another one, but I don't have his link. And I am not sure if Embed Derek is also doing this. I'm not quite sure. In second and third world countries, $500 to $1,000 US a week income is what wealthy people earn. In first world countries, $500 to $1,000 a week is professional income, and you got some skill to earn it. But that is far from wealthy income in a first world country. TBC does offer unlimited income potential, and I don't want you to get the impression that $500 to $1,000 a week is always going to be the top side of our community. Even if you just earn $100 a day, or even $100 US a week, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, if you can earn $100 a day, great. But if you can even earn just $100 a week, that's great also. Okay, that just seems to be the current case at this historic moment as I examine our members and their transactions. So if you are having cash flow $500 to $1,000 a week, you should develop a TBC cash flow coaching service above and beyond partnerships. Partnerships are easy and cut and dry at a 50-50 split. But cash flow coaching is a game changer. I'll leave the structures or developing that up to your imagination. So if you want to go to the level of cash flow coaching, you develop the skills on how you want it to work. Okay. I do have some suggestions. Many of our broadcasters have over-delivered and consistently do over an hour a day. Consider keeping the free broadcast down 30 minutes a day, and then do other 30 plus minutes as private content you can offer to just your subscribers that pay to see it, and even interact with them. $10 a week per paid subscriber to have access to an ongoing library of your teaching by video would not be too much to ask. Setting up a website would naturally have to be part of delivering on that idea. Use part of the 30 minutes you give away as a free sample to convince your viewers of your cash flow skills and explain to them how they can pay for you to coach them. You can sell your time in one-on-one sessions. Don't overprice your time when you start selling it by offering cash flow coaching. Make it very affordable at first. Then over time, raise the price of your time to meet the high-end demand of it. Success breeds success. As you transact, you should interview those that paid you on video and capture their reasons for doing business with you. Also capture their success stories on video. Whenever one of your partners or students completes a transaction, bring them onto your show and share the story behind that transaction. They'd be excited to have that done. You're going to cash flow, be a cash flow teacher, and you do that to your students, bring them onto your show, they'll be over the moon. Here is an old but true saying: facts tell, stories sell. People tire quickly on long daily lectures. People are entertained when they watch others in a dialogue. Half of what you see on TV is just two people at a time having a dialogue. That works long term. Lectures burn people out, even if you are one that can deliver great monologues. Coaches should support other coaches on these broadcasts. Join each other on each other's show and share your wins and successes with each other in dialogue on your shows. Yes, it is time for the broadcasting campaign to grow up a bit now from where we started. Broadcasting campaign continues even though we are starting this cash flow campaign too. Here's where we are going now. Smart members of the TBC community will embrace the idea of purchasing cash flow coaching, and this will generate another revenue stream of income for those already doing good at daily cash flow. Duplication will naturally take over, and members that cash flow inside TBC will grow by leaps and bounds. Soon, every broadcast will be overflowing with dialogues of success stories. This will set the TBC community ablaze. Massive growth will come next. As you sell these services, feel free to make each TBC transaction. For example, if you wanted to charge $10 a week for exclusive content you produce, you could collect that as you wish in cash or Bitcoin or whatever. But you could return $10 in TBC to them and make the whole thing a TBC transaction, and your services become the icing on the transaction cake. Oh, but there's a drawback. The new wallet can't make even change on these types of small transactions. As I said before, this new wallet is not the last wallet. We will develop in the future, we will make a wallet that does small change. So just give 2 Kringle coins to cover a $10 transaction. I would not consider that as discounting the coin. That is just the right way to work with the current technology we have at this time. I hope this is very clear. We do need to move forward, and we need all of those cash flow kings and queens come out and offer some awesome coaching programs now. Okay, we'll just come back to the live.
Did you know you weren't cheering? That's okay. You were okay. It was good. Because people have to listen to you.
Okay, we're back. Yeah, as I can see before the year's out, I think there's going to be some real big things happening. Nothing's letting on, but just by the excitement, even though we're in the redemption period, and people will be wondering what's going to happen after this redemption. I'm quite sure admin will come up with something, and they've been saying all along we're in the distribution phase to empty out the admin's wallet of all the coins, so those coins can be distributed out to all of the members, whether they come in cookie form, whether they come in gift form, they will all be distributed. And I'm quite sure something big is going to happen for 2019. Real big. So for those newies, go hard. Grab all those cookies that are out there. Do a broadcast if you're able to. One a day or one a week, and attend the broadcasters meeting, and attend at least one send button meeting, and you're away. Because being a broadcaster earns you $1 million a broadcast, $1 million for each send button meeting you go to, and providing your broadcasts are approved by admin. I've never seen anyone who has been rejected from admin's approval. Providing you're talking about TBC and nothing else, sharing the word, and this is the way to do it, is by broadcasting. And once again, Stephen Coffey, I'll be watching your broadcast on Tuesday morning, New Zealand time. It's a bit early, but however, 4 o'clock. We still got to get up at 3 o'clock to do the send button meeting with Randy Wilson. So you just follow on. So once again, Stephen Coffey, congratulations. And the Bangla brothers, you're so welcome. You, I don't know what the word is, but you've been so supportive. I thank you so much again. And Carol, thank you too, Carol, for supporting. And maybe Bex might want to PM you a bit later on about something. Anyway, that's me for tonight. A little bit earlier, but yeah. I'll be having another broadcast probably Sunday. Have the Saturday night off. Already fireworks already blowing out on the road outside there, so people got fireworks going already. So yeah. Anyway, Good morning, good day, good afternoon, or good evening. Thank you very much.